Hello. We want to talk about the power and control, the victim and the abuser. Okay? That relationship right there. Okay? Domestic violence is serious. It's getting out of hand in society, and we have to do something about it. Um, Guys, they said that since Corona, 60%, that's the percentage that domestic violence went up, 60%. 60%, that's quite high. Um, what's going to happen in the future? 60%, you got 40 more to go, and then the whole society go chaotic. It's going to start getting younger and younger and younger because they are at home and they are watching the abuse. If you are in a domestic violence situation, you need to get out. You need to rush up out of there. You need to get out with your life. Too many times people come out of a domestic violence situation in a body bag, or they end up in jail. The reason why I came on here this evening is because I'm saddened by two current events. I'm saddened by, it happens every day, but these two really touch my heart. The number one story that touched my heart was the young lady that she drove her car like in a gas station because she was trying to commit suicide. She was trying to commit suicide, but she didn't die. Who told you that if you try to commit suicide you will die? She didn't die, and now she has to suffer the consequences behind her actions. She has to suffer the consequences behind her actions, and they're looking to give her 90 years in jail. 90 years. Can you imagine? 90 years. I know she wished she would have died. I know she wished she could have died. That was her goal, but God wasn't ready for her yet. The other incident that really puzzled me was the young lady that she had 6 kids and her child's father killed her. She had beautiful children. The youngest one, I think he was 3 months. And thank God the young man gave himself in. And now he has to suffer the consequences of his actions. He's going to go to jail for a very long time. They say he has a long record, allegedly. They said it wasn't his first rodeo. And also, guys, it's all about power and control. He wanted the power and control over her. I don't know what was going on with them, but I've been in situations like that where somebody tried to control your life, and when you try to take the control back, it's always an issue. So the sad thing about this whole thing is that she's dead. The child's mother is now deceased, and hopefully a family member take up the kids. You know what I'm saying? Take up all 6 of the children and take care of them. These kids are ranging from 3 months to about allegedly maybe about 12, 10 years old. And I really hope somebody have a big heart to help them out. All these celebrities, I really hope they get involved and give some good donations. Not that there is their responsibility, but if this is ever a cause to get involved, this will be it. And I hope they don't have to separate the children. They don't deserve that. Those kids are going to be in severe trauma. They're going to have a long time to heal from this abuse. Guys, if you're in a power and control struggle type of relationship, you need to leave. Resist the devil and he'll flee. You do not need to be controlled by anyone because God gave you free will. You have free will. Nobody should be controlling you. Nobody. You see the danger in the relationship and you continue to stay there. You continue to try to make it work. You alone cannot make a relationship work. So, sad all around. Like I said, those two people, it's always you reaping your consequences of your action. Sometimes people go from 0 to 100 and they don't think about it, right? But now after the fact, then they decide to think about it. Then they see their whole life flash in front of them. Then they see what they did. Oh my God, what did I do? Now you got to sit in it. You got to sit in your decision. This is why we need to think. You need to breathe. You need to walk away. And you need not to be controlling anyone. If you're in a situation, guys, a power and control type of relationship, it cannot work. You're out of balance. Because this person is trying to control you, you're way down here. It's out of balance. God, the husband, the child, and then the children. Everything else falls under that. So, I really feel like it's... Not only did he hurt... Let me tell you, so not only did he hurt his... You know what they should do? They should let him go to the funeral. They should let him go so he could see his kid's face, and he could see his girlfriend sitting there in the coffin. I don't know if that will help like criminals. I don't know if they care about that, but yeah. What's going to happen is he's going to have to face, if not all the children, because remember, he still have rights. I don't know who's going to be fighting their battles, but that's when I say traumatic, because these kids don't understand mommy killed daddy. They still want to see their dad, some of them. They don't understand, especially the smaller ones. And if he still has rights, kids have to go around him, that's so traumatizing, guys. These kids are going to need lots and lots of love. Somebody with patience, somebody that could really give these relationships. These relationships all about control, and guys know they're in a narcissist relationship. It's never going to work. Let me tell you what you got coming. You got pain, you got abuse, you got triangulation, smear campaign, some drugs, and more abuse. Okay, so you need to really think about your life, and you also have generational curses, because this is what happens now. Oh, by the way, the young lady that passed away, that her boyfriend killed her, the one with the 6 kids, allegedly on the news they said that the gentleman that was representing the family, he's a pastor, and he said that it's a generational curse within the family. All the aunties died. All the aunties died. He didn't mention if it was abuse or not, but all of them died young. Right? So it's a generational curses. Generational curses are real, and you need to generational curse within your family. That's why we gotta heal. Somebody has to be a prayer warrior. Somebody has to be the chain breaker. Okay? That abuse cycle is real. Real. The abuser they saw it all their life. The victims saw it as well. But they're on different scales, but they understand each other. One is abusive and one wants to fix. One is a taker and one want to give. And it's just not a good thing. You have to be balanced, you know. So that is so sad. I'm not going to stay on here for long, but I really just wanted to say that if you're in an abusive situation, guys, get help. SafeHorizon.org. SafeHorizon.org. You can call them. They'll help you change your locks. They'll help you with. They have so much different resources over there, guys. Get help. If you're an abuser, you can feel free to also call them as well. Okay? SafeHorizon.org. You need to get help, because if you don't, this is the results. You're going to kill somebody and you're going to end up in jail. You want to sit down afterwards. You're so hot, you're so passionate, and afterwards, after you committed this heinous crime, then you're going to cry. You're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe that I did this. Now you want your life back. Now you're in the jail with the prison that really going to rape you, beat you up, damage your family, mean, they're inside. They wish they thought you're damaging your family. They're gonna try to kill you in jail. Like, why would you go someplace that you got four walls, you can't come out, you got this nice, how toxic the air is, you got this freedom, you could go outside anytime you want, but no, you want to be in a jail cell. You wasn't thinking. He was in his van when he killed this young lady. In his van. They said that they stabbed him allegedly 18 times. He stabbed the young lady, and the stab that she received in her head was the fatal one, allegedly. I feel sorry. My heart goes out to the victim of this heinous crime. My heart goes out to the boy's family and to the young lady's family, because not only did he kill his mother, not only did he damage his kids, they're going to be traumatized. They're going to need healing for a long, long time, and trauma stays in your body, so they'll be healing for a long time. They're going to want answers from him. Oh, God, I wouldn't even want to be in their shoes. And that little young baby is probably crying like mother. Nobody for killing that kid. One of the family member take all the children and don't separate them. Those kids are going to need healing. They are going to need healing. They are traumatized. Guys, if you're in an abusive relationship, I'll tell you to come out now. Like a lot of times for the power and control, they don't have to be narcissists, guys. They could just be a toxic person. They could just see the cycle of abuse in their family line for so long that they think it's normal. Normally, a lot of alcohol families have a lot to do with it as well, and they just grow up dysfunctional, just very, very dysfunctional, and they think it's normal. So, guys, I really just hope you guys get help for whatever you're dealing with, especially now in this time, this chaotic time that we're living in, when we're dealing with war, rumors of war, depression, anxiety, CPTSD, all kind of things. These abuse, when you take abuse into your life, you get all type of sickness in your system, all type of sickness in your system. So, guys, I just like, we just gotta pray for this world right now, because this world is, people are just crazy. Nurses, the judge, the doctor, everybody, the police that's supposed to be protecting you, everybody, who can you trust? It's almost so scary that you're scared to trust people, because the people higher upper, they also are very dysfunctional. It's really scary out here, guys. And then the kids are watching us, and they are going to mimic our behavior. They said 60%, that's how high domestic violence went up now. That's why you're seeing the mass shooting, the domestic violence, in family. You're seeing not only they killing the husband or the wife, they killing the entire family. One thing I'm glad about with this, is that he didn't kill the kids. Thank God. Maybe if they were in the van, he would have did it. And now, could you imagine the lady that the deceased person, right? She actually loved her often, right? It happens too frequently. When he had her 18 times, he was stabbing her until she was moving no more. That meant he wanted to kill her. He was sick of her. One stab, but he wanted 2, 3, 60, 70, 80. In the name of Jesus. Could you imagine passion? guys. No matter how you if you don't love yourself, you can't heal, and don't take your time. You go the wrong way. You're in your lust. You're in a place of lust. And once you come out of the bedroom and all you have is sex, what else is there? They said that the girl had an order, and those really it's just. So if something happened, don't drop the drop it. Don't drop the line. That happened to me. I dropped my restraining order. Continue to update it. Make sure you have your restraining order. Put it on your phone. Take a picture of it. And if that don't to once you only keep with this person, you need to keep on playing with the emotion. That's good. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make and that get used over and you're gonna better. But if you keep on being in that situation, it's not going to get better. Is allowing to be have to do these things because it's really life and all this cast and all this bad life. It's just breed abuse. It's just breed abuse. Nobody corrects you, so you want something correct. You live in a life, but counsel somebody that could dry you up, family said dry you up and tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. You're gonna get mad, go away, but you'll come back and say thank you. All right? You got to learn to take constructive criticism, guys. All right? I'm gonna go. You guys can follow me on Instagram if you want to as well. Everything I do is on the road. I have a healing event coming up in October for my birthday, October 15th. I do not work. And, the address will be given to people that pay for the event. We're going to get foot massages. Then after that, we're going to go across the street, and then we're going to have brunch. We're going to talk about this whole healing. Going to give you tips about how to heal from narcissistic abuse. Because I was listening to one man today, and he said that it's going to take about 3 years. But I was in a 20-year relationship, and she's still not healed. I mean, she left 20 years ago, and she's still not healed. You know why you don't heal? Because you don't forgive the person. You don't have to go to the person face to face that you forgive them, but you got to get them out of your heart. So breathe. All right, I'm going to try to come on here a little often in lives. But thank you guys for listening. Take heed to my word. If you're not narcissistic relationship, you need to flee. Okay, guys? Get help from saferhorizon.org. If you need to speak to me directly, Rose's Resources at Gmail is my email address. Okay, everything I do, guys, is under Rose's Resources. If you would like to come on the show and tell your testimony, I'll be glad to have you. All right, guys, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Ooh, ooh. Playing with these things here. Oh, what did I do? Very interesting. This thing is very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Anyway, but I'm gonna end it. These that too. I do this, but very interesting. I don't like things very interesting. All right, thanks so much. Enjoy. This person and everything like they can try to stay